Hello, my name's Heather, and I'm going to show you how I made this model in Gravity Sketch.
In this video, I add the forefoot lining, some counter details, I lace the shoes a bit more, and refine the outsole base before we start our outsole design. So for the lining, I will start again by making a cuboid shape, putting it into subdivision mode, and sometimes I leave the loop selector on so I can just grab the whole loop and just adjust that at first, because the goal will be for this lining, it's not gonna go all the way through the forefoot and line the forefoot, because no one's actually gonna wear this is a model. And again, I want to remind everybody you can go as realistic really as you want to. So in this case there's really no reason to line the underneath the forefoot where no one can see, but I do want to cover up the inside of that tongue and maybe put a fuzzy material or something like that in Blender. That is pretty much it for adding that lining piece. A molded detail on the inside of this with the lining material or the counter material, creating these three-dimensional little molded cookie shapes or ladyfinger shapes. And I'm just going to do a sort of repetitive story with this. And when this gets exported, it needs to be a different color so I can make sure I either want to do a different material, or if I want to do the same material as the counter, I have that choice. And I will end up mirroring these pieces so I can make sure they're symmetrical if I want them to be symmetrical. So in this case, just for speed, I want them to be symmetrical. But the heel is also not a symmetrical part of the foot. And then I will put a collar binding piece, so go ahead into subdue mode and just pull this around the top edge so I can finish that material piece. And then let's do the fun part. I'm going to tie these laces. So I like to create a length lace that's somewhat realistic for a real shoe. So if you think about, how much lace you need to actually tie it, so it's one of those things that can make your shoe model look more or less realistic is, how long these loops are. And I try to sort of wrap around a little bit to create a knot effect. Then again, keeping it as simple as possible so I can tell which piece is the end. And then I want to put some ends. Sometimes it's fun. I like them to fly through the air a little bit. That is it for the laces. I think I might throw some aglets on there for break during the outsole, but I am going to further refine this outsole shape because once I start putting tread on it, it's gonna further complicate things if this is not exactly how I would like it. So I'm gonna accentuate these cutouts more, and then I'm going to have to modify the midsole as well. Okay, and so this is about ready to start putting an outsole on. Thank you for watching, and in the next video we will be building our outsole. Stay tuned.